Or is this full-time MMA now?
I love full-time MMA right now.
Full-time MMA?
MMA,
Nothing
yeah.
else?
My life, man, yeah.
Back to the daily grind, and shout out to the full-time patrons. Make sure to hit subscribe if you're new and hit thumbs up if you're not a baby back bagel biting bitch boy, because you know what time it is. It's full-time
MMA.
And George St. Pierre's longtime friend and coach Firas Zahabi joined Joe Rogan for a great episode of Joe Rogan's MMA show. And he, on there, one of the things that he talked about was that he used to offer some of George St. Pierre's training partners $5,000 to knock him out or try to take him down. And when you know, it sounds, if you just see the headline, George St. Pierre's coach used to offer $5,000 for his training partners to knock him out, you might think that that's a dangerous game. Like what? You know, you're training. Calm down, bro. But there was reasoning for it. There was definitely a method to the madness. And if you listen to Firas Zahabi's full episode, he low-key might be a genius as far as his MMA shit is concerned. Very great episode. I suggest you go listen to it. And this is part of the madness. But there was a method, and this is what it was. You know, whenever fighters come to the gym and, you know, they're starstruck by George St. Pierre, it's like, oh my God, that's GSP, that's the champion, holy smokes. So when you're starstruck by somebody, you could imagine, especially as a fighter, you respect him, you're starstruck, you don't want to knock that guy out, you respect him. You don't want to take him down and make him look bad in front of all of your peers or anything, even if you were able to. You don't want to be that guy. But here's the problem. When nobody wants to be that guy, how can George St. Pierre get some real training in? Nobody wants to knock him out. Nobody wants to embarrass him. So Firas Zahabi's coach, his George St. Pierre's coach, had to devise a little plan. Like, hey guys, listen, I get it. None of you guys want to knock out George St. Pierre, but snap out of that shit. We're trying to get ready for a fight. We can't be in here just winning every round. We need hard rounds. So I tell you what, $5,000 to the first person that can knock out GSP. $5,000 to the first person that can get a double leg takedown on GSP. And it wasn't something they did every damn day. It wasn't like George St. Pierre had to walk into the TriStar ducking his motherfucking taco like, oh, like, you know what I'm saying? It ain't like he had to walk around looking behind his back so a fucking teammate didn't sneak him somewhere in the gym. It was, you know, it wasn't an everyday thing. It was rarely, maybe whenever Firas Zahabi felt like the, you know, training partners were, if it was new training partners that were starstruck, you know, just to get them in gear. And you could imagine if you're a fighter, $5,000 is a lot of money. Hell, you know what I'm saying? You're trying to fight for a living. So if you can get a little bonus in the gym, $5,000. Sorry, GSP, I love you, man, but I motherfucking gotta put food on the table. Pow! Just smack his, you know what I'm saying? Crack his shit. Take him down. So that's a fucking actually, seems like it could be dangerous, but a brilliant plan by Firas Zahabi. And now, a side note, you know, I made a, if you were listening to Full-Time MMA in the evening, I brought this up. I was like, you know, this is really interesting to me because George St. Pierre is a guy that's very aware of CTE and brain damage. And he doesn't, you know, when he talks about his fights and which possible fights he might take and stuff like that, he's aware of that. Like, yo, I don't want to take too much damage. I want to be able to, you know, tell stories to my grandkids and shit like that. He's very aware of CTEs and all of that. So my question is, I wonder if knowing how careful or precautious George St. Pierre is of CTE and stuff like that, if his coach told him about this method, you know, could you imagine GSP giving a pep talk to his training partners in one room? Like, hello guys, I know you guys want to get good rounds in, but we have to be safe. We want to go home to our families. You know what I'm saying? We have to be careful. We don't need to knock each other out every time we spar. You know, spar hard, train hard, but we don't have to knock each other out. And then in the other room, Firas Zahabi's like, listen guys, I heard that motivational shit GSP was telling you guys, but I'm the coach for a reason. And I need someone to give GSP hard rounds. And if you're holding back on your punches, that's not going to get him ready for the title fight. So $5,000 to the first motherfucker that cleans his clock. $5,000 to the first motherfucker that puts GSP on his ass. I need you guys to work. We're all trying to be champions in here. We're not fans, we're champions. So $5,000 to the first motherfucker that knocks GSP out today. You know what I'm saying? That would be like your training part. What do I listen to? GSP or Firas? Like, I kind of need that 5,000. But yeah, I'm just saying that could have made for like a funny comedy skit or something like at TriStar. But either way, man. With that being said, it is what it is. I suggest you go listen to the full episode of Firas Zahabi and Joe Rogan on the MMA show. And not only will you hear him talking about this, you'll hear him talking about a lot of stuff. And there's definitely a method to the madness. So, great episode. Let the full-time family know what you think in the comments. And before we go, shout out to all the full-time MMA white belts that have hit the subscribe button. Make sure you also hit the notification bell right next to it so you're notified every time I upload a video. And if you want to become a full-time MMA blue belt, purple belt, brown belt, or black belt, all you have to do is go to patreon.com/fulltimemma. I'm out.
Bye, Felicia.